Yo, what's going on YouTube? It's your boy TechnicallyTee hitting you with another case review video today. Now, right in the middle of the Samsung content, I gotta kind of stop for a second and interrupt it with some iPhone accessories. So we have one of the most anticipated cases that I've been looking for a very long time. You guys kept recommending me this case in my comment section over and over and over, and I was too stubborn to go out there and buy it, but the folks over at dBrand hooked your boy up, and they did send me a copy of their grip case for the iPhone 12 Pro Max. So that's what we're going to go ahead and get into today. So let's jump right into it. Now, I'm not sure if this is the presentation that you're going to get if you were to go out and buy one. I'm not 100% sure. This is just how mine looks. So if you look on the outside case, it has that logo there. You get grip on the bottom. And if you look on the bottom down here, it says grip for the iPhone 12 Pro Max, MagSafe Compatible. Nothing on the back. Everything is kind of smooth. So let's go ahead and pop it open. Super nice packaging. I haven't ordered anything from dBrand probably in a while, man, but the packaging always is pretty legit. So when you open it up, as you can see, dBrand purchase, delivered, install. You got a little how page if you want to know how to install it. And right here, we do have the grip case, and installed on it is the MKBHD Icons. Now, this came just like this reveal, the back kind of reveals skin right here came. dBrand hooked me up with two skins, so they came with both of these, and I just decided to go ahead and install the MKBHD Icons because I just like the way this black looks. I always thought it was such a dope design when he first put it out there. So that's the skin that I installed. Now, I know a lot of you probably want to see the skin installation, and to be real, there wasn't really much to do. I didn't really do much. It's not really many tips that I can really help you on besides just take your time and make sure you are lining it up, especially when it comes to the case. You got enough like slack on the sides to where if you have a little error, you can kind of put it up and kind of redo it. But just make sure before you fully adhere it, you have it lined up correctly. And then once you get it lined up correctly, just lay it down, smooth out the bubbles. And the installation honestly was a breeze. I mean, it might be a little bit easier for me, but it was a very easy installation. So once again, that is going to be the icons, and they did send me this one as well. So maybe after this, maybe gets the wearing out or something like that, maybe I might swap over and take this off and put this one on. But for right now, I'm definitely going to rock this one. So let's get all this cleaned up and let's go ahead and go through the case. All right, so here it is, grip from dBrand for the iPhone 12 Pro Max. And I actually talked to dBrand in the DMs for a little bit, and they were really breaking down all of the details that they put into this case. And when you look at it really detailed, it's absolutely spot on. They did a knockout job with this case. So let's just go ahead and go through all the aspects of the case, and then we're going to get up out of here. So on the inside, as you see, it does have that dBrand logo, but you get a very nice felt material on the back. And of course, that's going to keep your iPhone in good condition. It's not going to allow the back to get any scratches or anything like that. So good job with putting that nice felt on the inside. Definitely every case should have this right here. Now, taking a look at the cutout, you do have your mute toggle cutout. It's a pretty precise cutout, but that's actually pretty good because they gave you a little indent cut right here to where you can kind of get your finger in there a little bit easier to toggle that switch. That's the small details that I'm talking about when it comes to this case. The volume up, volume down, they do have a little texture grip on them, but they do also have some relief cuts right there, and that's going to help with it to make it a little bit more tactile. And they did point that out to me as well. Now, I know a lot of companies try to do a little cutout to make their buttons a little bit more tactile, but sometimes it always doesn't work, and it can become a mess when we're talking about the volume up and downs. But I'm here to tell you, man, this volume up and down is one nice experience. And down here on the side, they do have their grips on the side, and this actually really does help with the grip. It breaks it up just a little bit, and adding on with the grip, they do have a micro dot texture, and this is actually dBrand's like exclusive. Nobody else has that type of texture material, and I'm always harping over and over again about companies putting grip on their cases, and this is where they knocked it out the park. That's the reason why they went the extra mile, and you know, and it was a little bit more on their end, but they wanted to make sure you get a good product, and that micro grip is absolutely spot on. I mean, I don't have any issues when we're talking about gripping this device. And on that right side, we have that power button, once again textured with those relief cuts, and you have those textured grips on the side right here. They're smooth, but it's the perfect breakaway to give you that grip right there on the sides. And on the back, just like I said, now they have many different skins that you can install. This is the MKBHD Icons theme, and it basically has all of his kind of trademark little items all across in the actual design. So this is just the one that they sent. Like I said, they have the exposed one, they have the honeycomb, tons of skins that you can slap on the back of the grip case. But let's go ahead and grab the 12 Pro Max. And let's go ahead and pop it in the case. So yeah, right now, like I said, it's kind of like Samsung time, but when this came in, I had to stop everything and slap this on the 12 Pro Max. Now, on the roundup camera, you can see here that this actually has a skin applied as well. So definitely take the same precautions that I told you about installing the skin on the case. Do the same for around the camera ports. Just be a little bit more precise because it is a smaller piece of material and it might be a little bit tough, but this was a one-time boom done installation and I really didn't have a lot of issues. So just take your time and be sure you nail it when you install it. So let's go ahead and go through the case. Just like I said, that mute toggle switch, now it is kind of deep in here, but that little relief cut makes it a little bit easier to get your finger in there and actually toggle it. So that's good. Volume up and down. Perfect. Nothing wrong with these buttons at all. Perfect buttons. I couldn't ask for anything more when we are talking about clicking the volume up and down. Power button also is nice and tactile, just like the rest of the buttons on this entire case. And flipping over on the bottom, of course, you know we do have those precise cutouts. We do have large cutouts in case you want to use a third-party cable or anything like that. You'll be able to pop it in and then you definitely should be good to go. Now, little details up here that I want to point out that they told me about with this case is they actually have a very sloped design when we're taking a look at that late on the tail protection. Now, if you see it here, you have that raised top and that raised bottom. So if you were to set this face down, if it was to fall face first, I'm pretty sure you will be protected. But another thing that they have is, once again, you see here is kind of flat on the sides, but that's going to allow you to smooth and do, scroll and do everything like that a little bit more smoother without the material of the case, altering your actual motions. So that's another little case. And I know some people do that as well, but it's something I definitely wanted to point out because it's very smooth and it really flattens out as you go to those edges. And that's going to allow you to swipe and do all that type of stuff in a smooth motion. Same thing with the volume, with the scroll bar. They have like a beveled top. So when you swipe down, the material really isn't getting in your way. It makes your swipe gesture a little bit more easy. I know a lot of people always ask me about that because, the swipe gestures is a thing. You know what I mean? All this is a thing when we're talking about iPhones, and them having the beveled edges and everything like that just makes that experience a little bit more better. So that's it when it comes to talking about all of the little features that they have going on with this case. But let's go ahead and get back to the review of it. Now, you saw lay on tail protection. Like I said, it does have a nice one, and I am running a tempered glass screen protector on the 12 Pro Max. Now, how does the case fit on it? And this fit is A1. I mean, once this thing pops in, it's on. You're not going to be tugging. You get a little tug right there with a volume button and a little bit barely can get any type of tug right there when the power buttons. So this is what I'm talking about, man. The grip, it's up here. When I say grip, I mean, you have to really pull a lot to try to get this bad boy off. And then it's still easy to pop off. But when it pops on, it gives you a nice demanding click, and this case fits like a dream. Absolutely perfect A1 case. I remember when somebody in my comments told me, man, once you try this case, T, it's going to become your daily driver. And they're absolutely correct, because this is my new case until something comes along and beat it. You know me, I'm a rock a case until something comes along and beat it. And right now, this grip case is it. So the fit, absolutely A1. Love the fit. And how does it feel in your hands? Now, it feels very good. Like I said, the number one thing that haunts cases is grip. Companies just do not know how to put good grip on cases, and they nailed it when it comes to the grip. I mean, it's in the name, the grip case, and they absolutely nailed it. The grip feels good. The 12 Pro Max is already kind of a chunky device. I'm not going to say it's too big to me, it's fine, but It is going to add a little bit of, substance to your phone. It's not a super thick case by any means. It's still kind of, it just adds a little bit to your 12 Pro Max when it's already a big device. So just have that thought in your mind. It's not super thin, but you're getting the A1 grip. You're getting perfect buttons. You're getting nice drop protection and just an overall a beastly package. And then the fact that you can customize it and put your own skin also with the camera module. I mean, I think this is probably one of the best visual presentations that you can get when it comes to a case. So I absolutely love this case. Now let's go ahead and bring all my charging stuff over here. So let's go ahead and start off with regular wireless charging. And you already know it's going to work perfectly fine. And then once I get it lined up, perfectly fine wireless charging. So that's no issue at all when it comes to that. And we do have MagSafe. Now this is MagSafe compatible, and popping it on MagSafe, boom, you see it works just fine with MagSafe. Now the magnets are in here, but they're not going to be as strong as like an Apple case when you are talking about the magnets. So just make that aware. You're not going to be able to dangle this by the cord like everybody does, but it is MagSafe compatible, and you don't really have to search for it. Once you pop it up there, you're definitely good to go. So it's so good to see a case like this that's as good as this, and they also went the extra mile to give you MagSafe in the case. dBrand, you absolutely nailed it. This is my new go-to case for the 12 Pro Max. So you already know what to do, man. I will be leaving this link for this bad boy down in the description below. Go there, show them some love, man. Tell them your boy sent you, and go pick yourself up one, man. I really don't think you'll be disappointed. Shout out to everyone in the past that's told me to get this case. I was sleeping on it. And yeah, this case is a beast, man. But TechnicallyTee, I'm about to get up out of here, man. Make sure you hit that like button if this video helped you out. And if you like the content, hey, I'm not going to demand you to hit the sub button. If you rock with me, hit that sub button. And until next time, everyone, please stay safe. Catch you on the next one. Later.